Just a short video talking about Hanson and the rise of the One Nation. Started a bit before the Bondi, the ferals. These degenerate animals that have been allowed into the country. Started before that, actually. 11 to 15, just in the poll published a few weeks before that. It's gone right up to the mid-20s. 27, I think, is the highest. All about mid-20s of polls. It's not really a good development. Um, we've always wanted to break the duopoly a bit. The Greens have done that a little bit in terms of vote share and a few Senate spots taken off Labor as they lose their left flank. But this is no good. Be careful what you wish for, I suppose. But we can't just panic. Can't lose our minds because of these demons. Some of these demons that have been allowed into this country. These monsters, and I understand people having just a reflex to when they hear Hanson yabber on in her own language, sort of how she speaks. I can understand it fully, but maybe throwing the baby out with the bathwater, so to speak, may not be a good idea. Yeah, she's got no idea. It's been funded by Miss Piggy. She's not as fat now. Gina Reinhardt. To turn us all into slaves. There'd be $2 a day. People work for $2 a day. Australians should work for $2 a day. The Australia, we know, with some sort of egalitarianism, some element of that, it would be completely gone and no welfare state, no Medicare, nothing. It would just be a slave population for the oligarchs. And this is who's driving her and Kerry Stokes. Before he's funding a lot of the bad stuff. She's got even more money than him, and even worse, even more evil. So it'd be really horrendous outcome. It will be if reform gets in. I think I said I don't think he'll make it. The tables will turn on him a little bit, I think. Farage over there in the Britain still can't get rid of Starmer. Yeah, it'll be a complete disaster too. They'll do a lot of the establishment and the financiers want him in, the corporations, because they just do insane amounts of Trump sort of corruption and money laundering and all sorts of chicanery. They'd be happy to have him in, very happy, but it'd be a disaster for a lot of people. Not just the some of the third world elements they say they're going to support. I don't think they will. I think they'll just abandon that. That's where the trouble will really start. If they have their one promise to get rid of all the criminals, they come here by boats over there to by boat. They'll just probably reverse that because they want more cheap labour. So it's a real schmozzle over there, and it could be here too. Hanson is absolutely not suitable to run anything at all, not the local bowls club. You wouldn't want her in charge of the local bowls club. She's old, obviously retarded, and gone. And she'd be just a puppet. She'd just be a puppet for Reinhardt, and they'd go full on the population. God knows what they'd do. Who knows what they have planned for us? Could be any sort of disease, wipe us out. It could be anything. It could just release Ebola. I don't put anything past these people. They want to wipe out a lot of the surplus population, as they say, as they call us, and you don't know what they're capable of. We've seen the lunacy of a few years ago. So I don't know, where's the left? There's no Corbyn, no Sanders. They ruined everything anyway. Who was no one in Australia that can do that? As useless as they turned out to be, there's nothing. The Greens are about 12, 13, 14% at most. That's their limit, I think, the upper limit. And they're probably not quite strong enough either. So there's nothing that's going to come from the left. There's no possibilities, I don't think, here to do anything. There's no popular movement, so I don't know. Maybe Labor and Liberal combined. Maybe Albo scrapes home with a majority, a tiny majority. Stop doing the two-party preferred on the news poll. So I don't know. No one knows. It's just chaotic now. Right now, it's chaotic. They can't even produce a proper two-party preferred 2PP poll now. That's how chaotic it is. So we're all just floating adrift like a cork in the ocean. But this Hanson business is very bad. And hypothetically, if she came here, it'd be very bad. She took charge. That'd be a complete disaster. We'd really be up the creek, well and truly.